after a bunch of stuff. This is not Moses' last protest, by the way. He's still complaining about what he's got to do. And he's saying, what if they won't believe me after I tell them everything you said and all that? What if they won't believe me? And here's what God says. What do you have in your hand? He says, well, I have a shepherd's staff in my hand. And I'm amazed when I read this story at just how simple the thing is that God asked him to do. Think about this. Think about how easy this instruction is. God does not ask Moses to turn the stick into a snake. He doesn't ask him to do the miraculous. He doesn't ask him to do anything supernatural. All he asks him to do is take what you have in your hand and drop it. That's it. So simple. What he asked him to do, anybody could do. There was nothing special about Moses' ability to drop something on the ground. All he did was open up his hand and drop it on the ground, and God did the rest. Listen, sometimes we get so caught up, oh man, God wants to do something big in my life, and we get so caught up into thinking that we have to do God's job. Hey, newsflash, you can't do God's job. That's why it's God's job, not yours. You can't do the miraculous, you can't do the supernatural, but God can. And all he asks of us is a simple thing. So many times when God wants to do something big in your life, he's only going to ask you to do something very simple, and it's going to include something you already have. When he asks you for something more, he's not going to ask you to do more. He's just going to ask you to trust him more. Let it go. And he'll take care of the rest.